connect, lunch lane connect,
Hello, everybody. Welcome again to a beautiful edition of our Launch, Learn, and Connect video podcast. And today, I'm with a very, very special guest all the way from Louisville, Kentucky, the city of Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
So let's welcome my friend, O Karim, as I always like to call her. How are you, man? Good to have you today.
I am good. Thank you so much for having me. Yes, thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Awesome. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
So tell us, who is Oremeyi Karim?
Okay. She's a child of God, a visionary, a woman with, I always say, a heart of gold, passionate about life and purpose.
Nice.
A wife, a mother to 3 wonderful children, a grandmother.
Congratulations.
Thank you, but I go by Gigi. I don't go by grandmother. I go by Gigi.
You prefer glam mother, like you said?
I changed it from grandma to Gigi.
Gigi, what is Gigi?
Gigi is just grandma, Gigi.
Okay.
So I've told them, do not call me grandmother, call me Gigi. I prefer that.
And your grandson is handsome.
Oh my God, he is amazing. He is cutie pie, handsome, beautiful, and of course his parents are very beautiful as well, so I expected nothing less.
And his grandparents too.
Oh, thank you. I am a nurse by profession. I am an entrepreneur. I have a podcast called the Quintessential Rebel Podcast. I have a magazine called Vome Magazine, and I do a host of other things. So I wear many hats.
I know you are always busy.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
It's better than being idle.
And I'm so happy and excited to be able to catch you and have you sit with me today. So thank you for making out the time.
Thank you
for this shoot today. Yeah. So you talked about you have a magazine. So what is that about, really?
So many years ago, I had this idea to change the narrative about us, Black people, and about the continent of Africa. I've always loved magazines. I was intrigued by Oprah's magazine at the time.
Okay, nice.
And so I used to have a boutique where I had African clothes in my city. And so when I shut it down after many years, I was trying to think of how to continue without necessarily having a storefront. So the idea to make it global came to mind, but I was trying to figure out, how do I make this global? And so that's where the idea of the magazine came about.
Oh, nice.
I liked the idea of a magazine. I had no idea how to put one together, but I knew that I wanted something that would showcase our culture, showcase our people, and make it available to anybody everywhere in the world. And that's how that came about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, is the magazine still ongoing, or you put a pause to it just to...
Yeah, I took a little break. Okay. Life has been very busy lately.
I know, right? You can say that again.
Yeah, so I put a little break, but little pause. But by the grace of God, we are branding, making a little bit of a pivot, and we will be back before the end of the year by God's grace.
Oh, nice.
With a complete branding. It's going to be amazing because we're adding travel and tourism, which is another passion of mine. We're adding that to the components of the magazine.
Oh, nice. So what is that? I have other questions about the magazine, but what is the travel and tourism all about?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So in changing our narrative and reshaping what people think about the continent of Africa, Africa is a continent, not a country, by the way. I just wanted to throw that in.
That's
I
true.
felt
Thank
like
you.
we needed to educate our people, empower them, but also show them a different lifestyle. And so what we will be doing is curating luxury trips to the continent of Africa, and we're starting with Nigeria. Nigeria will be in December. Yes, because a lot of people are hungry to travel, but they don't want to travel alone. They want to travel, but
safe.
Yeah. And they want to travel, but they want the company as well, and they want people who are experts in this industry to be able to put together a beautiful trip that they can participate in. And like I said, I've been doing this for many years now in terms of travel. And so I felt like I gained some expertise in that area. I was successful in taking a few Americans to Nigeria and Ghana as well.
You've been doing that already?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And it was very successful. We did that about 3 years ago. It was very successful. One of them is getting married as a result of it.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
A male or a female?
A female.
Oh, she met someone back in Africa?
Oh, yes.
On the trip?
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
And so it's if you want to gain knowledge about life, travel to other countries. The mistake that a lot of people make is that they stay within their little cocoon, they stay within their little city, big city, wherever you are, and they never get a chance to travel out. And you can always tell the difference between those who have experience with other cultures as a result of traveling and those who don't. And I think in order to gain a vast knowledge of life, travel. Whatever you do, travel.
Yes. Someone said one time that travel, it's another form of education.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
I've not been to too many places, but a few places I've had the opportunity to go to.
Yeah.
Some of them humbled me.
Yeah.
And I'm glad with the people that I met, the culture and all of that. And I came to Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, by the way. Thank you.
Welcome.
And you can cook.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Boy.
You got a chance to meet my husband, my children, and have a great time. You know, you've been a chef and getting that compliment that I can cook. That's a big compliment, so I'll take it.
Thank you for the hosting.
It's one of my passions.
It's a beautiful time that I had.
It's funny because I've heard before people thinking that I cannot throw that in the kitchen. I can.
I mean, you were all day in the kitchen that day, and you had to go to work that evening. Interesting. Your energy is something else.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so about the magazine, I know we're talking behind the camera, and then you said the magazine is actually to showcase Black excellence.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
Okay. So we already know that we exist in a world where Black people are marginalized. Black people are not looked at as being excellent. And a lot of times, the Black people who are being showcased are the celebrities alone. And you can aspire to be a celebrity, but most people will not reach that level. That's just the reality of it.
True.
So I wanted to showcase everyday people who are excellent in their own right.
Oh, I like that.
I want to showcase normal, regular, average Joe, average Tokpe, average whoever, who have built something from scratch, who are impacting the world. I wanted to show the world that as a people, as Africans, as Black people, we are excellent. And we live excellent lives. 100%. It's not perfect, because nobody is perfect. But I wanted to show the side that you will not see on mainstream media, that you will not see on social media, and change the narrative about who we are as a people. Have we accomplished that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Do we still have a lot of work to do? Yes.
Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. And then you also mentioned something behind the camera. You said that you were talking to somebody about a trip to Africa.
Yes.
And then she asked you, where are you all going to sleep over there? Are there houses over there?
Yes.
I mean, I'm like, doesn't she see magazines or, see social media?
Yeah.
They still think that we have trees and monkeys everywhere in Africa.
It's amazing how people have been conditioned to think about Africa and Africans. I remember when she made that comment, and I'm looking at her like, really? You think we don't have houses? You think we live in huts? You think we use donkeys for our transportation?
Interesting.
Wait till you go to Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, any part in Africa.
I mean, one luxury car, sorry to cut, one luxury car can you find anywhere in the world that you don't find in Nigeria?
Yeah. And so it's just like if you showcase different parts of the US. You're going to find impoverished places. It's not everywhere that looks like luxury in any part of the world.
Yeah, true.
It doesn't matter what country you go to, even here in the US. There are places you're going to go to that you say, this cannot be the US.
True.
Wait a minute. So it depends on what part. The problem is mainstream media has only shown the impoverished parts of Africa. And so people have been conditioned to think that that is all there is. They don't look at the fact that actually we do have all the luxury. It might not be available to everybody, just like luxury homes and cars are not available to everybody anywhere in the world. You have to work for it. You have to be able to afford it. So our goal of...
And if you dream it, you can have it.
Exactly. And I remember when we started the magazine too, when I started the magazine, I received a comment also from an African-American who said the first time, looking at the magazine, right, and the pictures and everything, that was the first time he's ever seen Africans, how did they put it, in a royal way, so to speak. Yes. I will never forget that conversation as well. Because when you flip through the magazine, and I am proud of the work we've done, the pictures, the people that are highlighted is pure genius. It's beautiful. It's royalty. We are royalty.
Yeah, of course.
So when he made that comment, that is the first time he's ever seen Africans in that light, I'm like, what company have you been keeping? What group of people have you been looking at?
Interesting.
I mean, well, all that and more.
Yes, and it's beautiful that you're putting together tourism trip to Africa, different countries in Africa, and all that. So what people do you take there? Is it all kinds of people that want to travel? They can just reach out to you?
Anybody who is interested.
And then you have different packages?
Yes.
And you mentioned earlier that they are luxury trips.
Yes. And what makes them luxury trips? I believe that no matter what your budget is, right, you can look like luxury. You don't have to break the bank. Just like I'll give an example of a woman who is put together. She doesn't have to go and buy a $5,000 Louis Vuitton Gucci bag or shoes or all of that. It's good if you can afford it, but you can still put yourself together so nicely that you can stand tall with anybody who is wearing a $10,000 outfit as well. It's the same thing with trips. You can stay in a 4 or 5-star hotel. You can eat the best foods. You can have amazing events while you're there and still be on a budget. And so I believe in curating trips that when you come back, they're memorable while you're there. It's not just going there to party. It's going there to have a holistic experience where you get to see where your ancestors were taken from, where you get to experience every part of it. You get to see the real estate, you get to connect with the people, the fashion, the music, the food, the entire trip. When you speak to the women, to the people who went on the trip with me 3 years ago, they will tell you how beautiful it was, because I'm very intentional about the details of the trip. Very intentional.
Nice. And we'll talk more about the trip. Now, apart from like Africans wanting to travel home and all that, is there a package for other people? Let's say a Brazilian man and a Mexican man. And a white guy wants to take a trip to Africa and all that, just to see the beauty of Africa. Are they also?
So we don't discriminate. So for anyone who would like to be a part of any of the curated trips,
I have lots of friends from various tribes, and they'll be like, I want to visit Africa, I want to visit Nigeria, and I'm like, if you want to go with company. Those that are local to the place. But I'm glad that you have such a package. So now I can just refer them to you.
And that would be wonderful.
Karim, she'll package it for you.
And we don't do, and I just want to clarify that, we don't do what you call individual trips. We do curated trips where, for example, We have a trip coming up, and more details will be coming up in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
That the trip is to Nigeria in December.
Nice. Oh, nice.
And so I will be there, and some of my team will be there as well.
Oh,
so if we're able to get, let's say 50 people to go on this trip. So that's what I mean. It's group trips where I am heading the trip. So it's not individual, hey, I want to go to Tanzania, can you book me a trip? That's not the business model. Business model is to have group trips with other people who would like to go, but I put the entire trip together, myself and my team, put the entire trip together where we show you a great time. And you will want to go back.
Thank you so much. Now we're taking a little break so we can serve the food. Of course, all my guests that come in here must eat before they go.
Oh, there's food.
Oh,
wow, nice.
So
okay.
I got you.
All right, that's awesome.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Today, I know tomorrow, make I show you the place as you live. I know go borrow, but if you want to give, I could make you check us to your university.
But we are doers. They told us to stay in line, but we carved our own lane. They said our stories weren't worth telling, but we're here to change the narrative. Welcome to the Quintessential Rebel Podcast, where voices rise, stories shine, and we reclaim the mic. I am Oreme Karim, the transformative, non-conformist storyteller. I live life with passion and purpose, and I invite you to do the same. Join me as we uplift, empower, and celebrate the essence of our culture and lifestyle. This is more than a podcast. It is a movement, a revolution of identity, power, and unapologetic self-expression. Let's disrupt the status quo. It is time to rewrite the story. It is time to be the quintessential rebel. Subscribe now. The journey begins.
I could make you check us to your university. Come today.
All right, welcome back to the show. We got the food ready, and today we're having coconut rice, suya, and plantain.
This looks
and
delicious.
She's also having goat meat pepper soup.
I have been craving this goat meat pepper soup.
I know, right?
Listen, I make pepper soup, okay? And people ask for my pepper soup. So, yours? Listen, if you've never had Nigerian goat meat pepper soup before, what are you on this earth for? Why?
Please ask them.
Why now? Come on.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And we're still talking while you're eating, right?
Yeah.
I know, even though they told us when we were growing up that it's a bad habit to be talking while you're eating, but
Yeah.
You good? You like the taste? Nice.
10 out of 10.
Nice.
Delicious.
Yeah. Earlier on, when I asked you to tell us about yourself, you mentioned something that you wear many hats.
Yeah.
And you truly do wear many hats. And we didn't get to even touch or scratch the surface about some of the things you do, but I'm going to mention them.
Okay.
You are a board member, NDCFC, that's Nigerians in Diaspora Coalition for Change.
Yes.
Awesome. You're also a member of the Nigerian in Diaspora Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then you are one of the special envoy to U.S. CARICOM African Relationship.
I am the special envoy.
You are the special envoy.
Yes.
Awesome. And then you're also a board member of BTAC.
Yeah, it's part of tourism, Louisville tourism.
Oh, nice.
And so our goal is to divert tourists to Louisville, Kentucky. Because there is a lot to see in Louisville, Kentucky. Yes,
I just saw a little part of it when I came over.
Yeah. There is, when it comes to arts, we are known for arts, and also when you're talking about mom and pop's eatery, I think we made, was it number 1 or number 2 or so? We're high up there in terms of the types of mom and pop's little restaurant, variety, diversity.
It's a
in Louisville,
beautiful
Kentucky.
small town.
Yeah.
I love it. And then you're also the founder of In the Zone.
Yes.
And this is
It's a mentoring
group for
teenage girls. Yeah,
Awesome.
many years
Tell us
ago,
about it.
while I was in church, is a long story. but I heard directly from God to start this. I don't say that lightly.
Nothing beats that.
I don't say that lightly. And at the time, I didn't realize how much of a struggle our young girls were going through. And as a result of In the Zone, a lot of girls have come through the program, the mentoring program, and they've come out successfully, did not realize so many of them that were going through challenges such as peer pressure, bullying, suicide ideation. God has used that. 8 of them have come out successfully from either attempting suicide, contemplating suicide, right in the middle of suicide, and they're alive and thriving today. So out of probably all the things that I feel that God has used me to accomplish, that will probably be the one that I'm the most proud of, because impacting the lives of young girls will always, always be priority.
You know, and I like what you said, that God told you. You know, I had one of my friends, a doctor and a farmer, was here in the show a couple of days back or weeks back. And then he also talked about how God told him to go into farming.
Yeah.
You see, so there's that important thing about hearing from God, and that defines your purpose in life.
Yeah.
You see, you don't just leave. You don't just like some people will say, "Oh, Chef Bucci, there's somebody that is doing exactly what you're doing." This one is. I said, "No, they're not doing what I'm doing."
Yeah.
You see, I'm not a food seller.
Yeah.
You see, I cater, and then I connect people.
Yeah.
You see, I love to cook. That's my hobby. Cooking is therapy for me.
Yeah.
You see, but I'm not in the business of selling food. I cater for people, and then I connect people to become better in life. That's what I do. That's what gives me joy.
Yeah.
To give other people joy. And also, but this today is not about me. And then you're also an actress. You are in the movie Chokehold.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
Chokehold, the movie by Joel Ayuk. Listen, when I auditioned for the movie many years ago, well, it's been, 3 years now, I did it jokingly. Because I've never acted before, but I auditioned for a small role as a therapist, and I'm thinking, well, as a mom, as a nurse, we're therapists now. It's natural, it comes naturally. And so I auditioned for the small part to play a therapist. And when the director and the producer called me and offered me the small part, the role, I'm thinking, yeah, right, this is a prank. I did not believe it. And they're like, no, we see potential in the video you sent. We see potential, we would like to offer you this role. And so after they convinced me that it wasn't a prank, I accepted. And then they called back later and said, we would like to offer you the role of the supporting actress. I almost fell off my seat though. I'm like, wait, what? And so I played the supporting role alongside Sharando Farrell, who is a Jamaican actress, amazing actress. So in the movie, you have the likes of Ayin Nanigwe, who is one of the top actors in Nigeria. You have Kenneth Okoli, who is an amazing actor. You have Brayley Evans of Tyler Perry, who was also in the movie. You have Simeon Henderson, who played my husband in the movie, who was on Chicago PD. I mean, you're talking about, and a host of others. We're talking about actors and actresses who have been doing this for decades. And then you throw me in the mix. But I must say this, it was a wonderful experience, and they did amazing in terms of support, in terms of providing support. But it's about domestic violence. And domestic violence is prevalent in our communities. It's prevalent in Africa, it's prevalent in the US, it's prevalent everywhere. And the conversation is not, does it exist? Because we know it exists. There are people who have lost their lives. There are people who are currently going through it who might not be able to talk about it. I did not have an experience with domestic violence. So playing that role as a support to someone who was going through domestic violence in the movie, I won't say it was challenging, but it was, because it wasn't something that I was exposed to. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but it all came together and it was brilliant. You know, it was a brilliant movie. So
I've seen the clips here.
the
and
clips,
there.
yeah.
I can't wait to see the whole movie.
So the goal really is to do a premiere here in the US. We went to St. Martin to do the premiere of the movie.
Okay.
And it was amazing.
Oh, nice.
The goal is to continue to have the conversation and also to feature in terms of premiere. In the US, we're hunting, looking for sponsors, you know, that can come on board and ensure that the movie is showcased here in the US.
Okay, so if people want to sponsor, what do they do? Can they reach out to you?
Yes, they can definitely reach out to me. My number
Okay.
is 502-296-4998.
Okay, we'll have that on the
Yes.
screen.
Okay, awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
'cause we'll
nice,
definitely
nice.
want to do
Beautiful.
that, yes.
And also, you are also a member, an ambassador for Global Initiative for Advancement of Africa.
Yes, and we just had,
boy. That's beautiful.
so that came as a little surprise. The event ended in DC last month, and
Okay.
they had an event called the African Ambassadors Economic Forum. And it was at that event that some of us were inaugurated as ambassadors into the organization.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And one thing that I forgot to add is that, my podcast as well, called Quintessential Rebel Podcast.
Yes, I've seen that
Yes.
as
So
well.
when I say I wear many hats, when I tell people I'm busy, that's what it means. There's a lot wrapped up in so many
Yes,
different
and then on top of that, you participated in Dancing with the Stars.
Oh yeah, that experience. Yeah,
How was
it was
it?
amazing. Oh, it was. It's not as easy as it looks.
How are you able to do all these things? How?
So, I'll come back to that question.
Okay,
With
okay.
Dancing with the Stars, well, it's Let's Dance Louisville.
Okay.
But it's similar to Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, nice.
It was a charity event.
Okay.
This organization does an amazing work, feeding the less privileged, the hungry, the homeless in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
And they put on this annual gala, which is a fundraiser, which, they pull about 12 people within the community to dance.
Okay.
They pair us up with a professional and we go through this training. Whew, my dance instructor, Yanni, I will always say kudos to you. Because as an African, I'm like, okay, I have rhythm, but it's different when it's ballroom
It's a different
dancing.
kind of dance. So, and another thing is that
Yes,
when
so-
ideas come to you,
Yeah.
someone said a long time ago that when ideas are given to you, they are given to a million other people.
Who is going to implement it?
It is who will implement it.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
see, and so many ideas comes to us. And that also, once you know what your purpose is, ideas will come to you in that area.
Yes.
One thing you should learn to do is to write it down
Yeah.
and go for it.
Yes.
To do all you can do.
You-
Don't
yeah.
leave anything
Yeah.
on the table.
Yeah.
Live your life to the full.
Yes. Yes.
And impact people's lives.
Yes,
with
because
your life.
we don't know how long we are here on the face of the earth. So when you keep telling people you're gallivanting, you're doing too much, that means you're not doing enough. Because if you're doing all that you're supposed to do, other people's lives will not be in your purview. You will not have enough time
Exactly.
to sit down to calculate what other people are doing.
wrong. Exactly.
So that means you need to get up and start doing more. You need to pick up whatever your gift and talent is and actually use it. Because your gift and talent is not for you, it's for the world.
Yeah.
It's not for you. God gave it to you, and if you don't know what it is, pray to God and He will actually show you what it is. That's what I had to do. And you're supposed to impact a life with that gift and talent.
Yeah.
If you have buried it, you will give account on that day. So that is the driving force for me.
Yeah. And true success is impacting the world with the investment
Yes.
of your personality.
Yes.
That is
And
what
that's
true
very
success
important.
is.
It is.
So it's so good to have you here. And let's give a toast.
Yes.
As we wrap up the show for today. So
Yes.
nice discussing with you.
Thank you so
And I
much.
believe we're going to have you again on the show. And again, I want to thank you. For being an amazing host to me, you and your husband and your children when I
Thank
came over
you.
to Louisville. Beautiful place. I like to come again.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
you're
you're thinking
welcome
about relocating
anytime.
to Texas. We have room, we have space.
Fingers crossed, though.
We have space. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
To all
I
of you
appreciate
watching,
it. Yeah.
thank you for watching. We're still going to have more amazing guests come on the show. So stay tuned. Grab all you can grab, learn all you can learn. And then the details to reach Karim is on the screen. So reach her in case you want to take a trip to Africa, one of the African countries. She will take you on a secure trip to Africa. Beautiful trip. And you said it's is it top notch or high class? What do you call it?
Luxury all the way.
Trip all the way. So thank you all so much as we sign out from this edition of Launch, Learn, Connect podcast. My name is Chabuchi, and I'll see you again in the next podcast. God bless you.
Launch, learn, connect, yeah. Launch, learn, connect, yeah. Launch, learn, connect. Whoa.